Hey friends, Derek Bros here with the Conscious Resistance Network. Today is Friday, July 19th, 2024, and I just wanted to let you know that I just released my third part in my article series on Bethany Christian Services. Now this one doesn't really focus on Bethany Christian Services. We're now starting to expand our look here, and we're looking more at the mothers who've come together and formed organizations to push back and fight back against groups and organizations like the Holt Adoption Firm, Bethany Christian Services, and others. And also, we take a look at the international adoption scene, specifically the Korean adoption industry. And this will likely lead me into a fourth part in the coming weeks or next month or so, looking even further into the international adoption scene. And if you haven't caught up with my first two parts, I do encourage you to check them out. They are at thelastamericanvagabond.com. I will link to the landing page wherever you are watching this. And I just want to say the reason this matters to me, besides the fact that it has to do with people who are suffering, mothers, parents, children, families, but also it's a story that because it's not in the headlines, it's overlooked. And especially with everything going on in the world right now, so many people, we're paying attention to what the corporate media is putting in front of us. I'm focused on this series, and as I said, I'm going to do more in the series because there are real people who've been impacted by it, and they are also finding ways to fight back, to organize, and to push back and try to raise awareness. And what I've found, my friends, is that Bethany Christian Services and firms like them seem to be operating and using essentially legalized trafficking of children. And I say legalized trafficking because they're using the adoption industry and the various loopholes, but also sometimes just outright lying to families, lying to parents about what happened to the children's parents, lying to the kids themselves. And they, of course, have the backing of the legal system. But if we don't raise awareness of this, if we don't promote the truth about it and dig deeper into it, then it's just going to keep happening to more people. More people are going to continue to go down the adoption road thinking that it's this wonderful thing we've all been taught, when in reality it's much darker than I think we might have all realized. So I encourage you to go to thelastamericanvagabond.com, check out the link below. You can see my landing page and the 3 articles I've written on this. On Monday on the Conscious Resistance Live, I'll be doing a full video breakdown, and we'll also be releasing 2 new interviews with the women that I spoke to in this third article. That will be Renee Gellin of the Saving Our Sisters Foundation and Janine Vance of the Vance Twins and of the Adoption and Truth Transparency Network, as well as many other projects. These 2 women are doing great work, and I spoke to them both, as well as author Catherine Joyce. That interview is already out. But the interviews with Renee of Saving Our Sisters and Janine of the Adoption, Truth, and Transparency Network, that'll drop on Monday as well. So for now, go read the article and stay tuned on Monday as I break down the interviews and this article, and we continue our exploration into the adoption industry complex. Thank you guys so much for listening. Until next time, remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free. Peace.